guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing 18 things that I have learned in 18 years. If you haven't caught on by now, I'm 18 years old. And if you have also noticed, I am wearing glasses, which I never do in videos, but wearing glasses helps my headaches go away sometimes, so that is why I am wearing these. But moving on to the video, I just want to, as a disclaimer, I am not a life expert. Do not take me for a life expert by any means. But these are just some things that I have found to be very important to me, and I hope that you guys will take something from it. So let's move on to number one. So number one is honesty. And this is something that, I know that everyone knows that you should always be honest, but this is just something that I always struggled with whenever I was younger. And in high school and stuff, I always felt like, I didn't want to hurt people's feelings. Even if it is just a small, little white lie, I just feel like being completely honest with people is always the better route to go. Even if that means, that's not exactly what they want to hear, but that's just something that, they deserve to know the truth. It's not really your say to be able to keep the truth from them. I feel like that's always the better route. It'll help improve your relationships with people, and it'll make people feel like they can rely on you and that they can trust you more. Yeah, always be honest. Number two is kindness. Whenever people think of you and whenever they talk about you, you want them to say nice things about you. Oh, well, Kayla's so nice and she always does this and she's so sweet and whatever. You want to have people think of you and know you as a good person, in the sense of you're always nice to people. You don't want to be known as being mean and rude, and because then people, you're not going to have people's respect. It's going to be really difficult to keep relationships in your life if you're not nice to people. So that's definitely something that I have found to be very important. Forgiveness for number three. It's always good to forgive and forget and to be able to move on and to be able to try and improve that relationship with that person or whatever it is. Number four, believe in yourself. I cannot say this enough. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody will. Very, very important. That is what I have learned. Number five, something that kind of goes along with number four, is confidence. Confidence is key. If you're not confident in yourself, no one's gonna be confident in you. Number six, I have lived and learned a million times over and over again until I finally got it, but procrastination is not your friend. A little secret of mine, I almost didn't pass my senior year of high school because I procrastinated so much that I almost didn't pass. I just didn't want to do my homework. And that would be horrible. I would have to repeat it even though I knew the stuff, but just because I didn't feel like doing it. Do not let procrastination be your friend. He is not good for you. Moving on. Number seven, optimism. Optimism that's what gets you through things. You have to have that light at the end of the tunnel. If you're working on something and you have a project, or you have, whatever you're working towards, if you don't have that flag at the end, or if you don't have that, whatever you're looking forward to, it's going to be so much more difficult to work towards that. Number eight, water is your friend. Water is your friend. I'm going to say it one more time. Water is your friend. It does wonders in every sort of way possible. It clears up your skin. It makes you feel better. You are more energetic. You can work out easier. Have you ever gone on a run and never had a single glass of water that day? It's terrible. You have all these cramps and you smell bad and it's horrible. That's another thing. Water makes you not have body odor, and you're hydrated and healthy. Your body needs water. All throughout my high school years, I always neglected my body of water, and I always had juice. I was obsessed with apple juice. I low-key still am. But I was always obsessed with apple juice, and you know, I would occasionally have sodas like Sprite and cream soda. Oh, I love cream soda. But you have to have water. There's a reason why your doctor always says that you have to have at least 6 glasses of water a day. At least, for anyone. Like, my skin is so much softer and I feel better. I always feel so much more energetic and light and not as like sluggish whenever I have the water that I need. And it's just, oh, it's so important. I wish somebody would have just slapped me in the face in high school and been like, hey, drink more water because your body is dying. That's what I needed. But, you know, I figured out the hard way. I had to go through the body odor stage, and I had to go through the acne stage and all that just to figure out that all I needed was some water. It will do wonders for you, I promise. There is no way that you can go wrong with water unless you drink so much that you literally drown your body. Don't do that. But water is amazing, water is your friend, and if you're not drinking 6 cups of water a day, you need to start now. I'm telling you that. I promise you won't regret it. Number 9 kind of goes with number 8, but take care of your skin. It's so important. You have to moisturize and you have to wash your face. Even if you don't have some sort of, you know, acne or skin problems, even if you have the most beautiful skin in the world, you have to wash it. Like, that'd be like never washing your arms, ever. You can't just go your whole life not washing a part of your body. Your face is part of your body. You can't just rinse it with water and be like, all right, I'm done. No, you have to wash your face. You have to moisturize, because when you're 60 years old, you're gonna thank your younger self now and be like, man, that was a good idea. I'm glad I was moisturizing. Or else you're gonna be a big old wrinkly prune and you're gonna have a lot of regret. I'm just gonna say that now. And you can come back to me when you're 60 years old if you haven't moisturized, and you're gonna be like, yeah, Kayla was right. I am a big old wrinkly prune. I should have moisturized. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, so number 10, I have slowly started grasping this. It took me a long time to really make it into something, a part of my daily life. It was always something that I struggled with, but think of others whenever you're talking to them. That's always important. Think about other people. What are they going through before you react to that? Before your initial reaction, you always have to think, you know, why is this happening? What are they going through? Moving on to number 11, listen. I personally think that I am the queen of being that teenager who never listened to their parents. As you go on through life, you realize, hey, maybe that person who's older than me and who has experienced more than me probably knows a little more than I do. So listen, it's a big deal and it'll save you a lot of time in your life. Okay, so moving on to number 12. So I've kind of thought about this a lot, and I kind of go back and forth with myself. And I always say, you know, well, what are people gonna think about you when you're gone? You know, who are you gonna be to other people? How do people think about you? Don't surround yourself in what everyone thinks of you, but I think it's also very important to take in consideration of how people are perceiving you. Number 13. This is something that I struggled with in high school a lot. It was always very difficult, but don't let people bring you down. People are always going to say bad things about you. People are always going to have something negative to say, and you can't let that bring you down. You have to live your life, live it how you want to and what makes you happy, and if people are negative about that, then they can get over it. Number 14 kind of ties into number 13, but don't think that you always need someone else's approval. If you have something that you want to do, then you have to go do it. Even if the whole world is against you, if you have something in your heart that you feel is right and you feel like that's your passion and that's what you want to do, you have to go get it. Moving on to number 15, appreciate what you have. You have to take a step back sometimes and realize how much you actually have. You have so much around you, and you have to remember that you're so lucky and you are blessed in every way. You have to remember how many opportunities there are in life, and you have to appreciate what you're surrounded by. So moving on to number 16, be humble. If you have a big ego and if you feel like you are the best thing in the world, people aren't really going to like you. Number 17, you are equal. You are equal to everyone else in your life. You are not better than anyone. You're not worse than anyone. Everyone is equal. There is no such thing as being better than anyone or being worse than anyone, because everyone has their struggles and everyone has their strengths. Lastly, be someone people want to be. Be a role model. Be someone people can look up to. So that being said, I hope you guys liked this video. I hope that I helped you in any way and gave you some knowledge on whatever you weren't knowledgeable on before. I hope that you guys take a piece of this home and you just really take into consideration what I said, because I feel like all these things are super important. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to see any upcoming videos coming up. I will try to post more. I'm so sorry that I haven't been posting. I know I should. I'm just getting used to this YouTube thing, and I really will be trying to upload more, I promise. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys here in another video.